All right, those of you who are going to watch it later, I am just starting a stream. I'm doing a little bit of setup. I can't do this without it being on the stream, so you guys are watching me set up a thing on another screen. You're welcome. Let's see. Hey, already 2 people here. Very cool. More trickling in. All right, so audio good? Y'all hear me okay? Whoops, gonna turn off the audio on my other thing. I can hear myself. Nice delay though. All right. So it's time to, I don't know, kind of shoot the shit for a little while. I don't know why I'm still drinking coffee, honestly. This is my coffee mug. I don't know, I got up and did class stuff and had to deal with a test that had no questions in it for some reason. I don't really know why. Still don't know why, just a glitch. Yay, technology, school stuff. Did some dishes, took the dog for a long walk, closed some, whoa, no. Knocked my computer all silly. Yeah, good. Yeah, hooray for Friday, man. And stuff. Yeah, so I just watched myself knock my computer over almost. That's awesome. I actually broadcast this from my my MacBook, and I keep it on this little pedestal thing that looks like this, and it's slippery on the top. One of these days, I need to deal with that. Let's see. There we go. That's better. That's better. Have I heard the latest YouTube and Patreon fiasco? I experienced it yesterday, actually, when I was uploading. Yesterday? What is today? Friday. Wednesday night, I guess, late. I was uploading a, rubbery kitchen mat, totally would work. I was uploading the video for the Kaweco special brass for that mass drop thing. Go check out that that video. You can enter to win a cool free pen. That's dope. I like when people give away pens. I was uploading that, dealing with my end card. And, yeah, that's the right Jessica. And it said, no, you can't put this link in here anymore. Too bad. No Patreon for you. And I think what they're trying to do, at least their published reason for doing it, is that they want to use their sort of, I don't know, their filtering software, whatever they do to make sure that a channel is legit for monetization, to sort of be a check on people, I don't know, posting terrible content or something like that. And so they want you to monetize. Apparently what I'm reading now is that you have to sign up for monetization to use those links, but you don't have to actually monetize, which is confusing and kind of dumb, but I mean, whatever. They're not like blocking Patreon or anything specifically. It's just everybody has to sign up for monetization. I'm not going to put ads on my videos. Fear not, still hate ads. So I'm not going to put those on there regardless. I might sign up for the monetization thing just because, hey, look, there's nothing objectionable on this channel. They can look at it as much as they want. I'm not going to get any copyright strikes. I don't do that. There's no vulgarity, really, at least not much. There's nothing objectionable, I don't think. But I'm not going to use their ads because I'm not going to have them putting random ads on stuff. Like, the thing that annoyed me most is, oh, Jim Rouse. That might be Audrey, actually. You never know who it's going to be on the Jim Rouse account. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. So, like, during the political season, they would put on all manner of dumb ads. Like, you'd turn on an ad for, like, a video game streamer to be, like, a Trump ad or, I don't know, some other nonsense thing. I'm like, I don't want this on here. What the hell's going on? So, whatever. It's Audrey. And it's Audrey in all caps. Hey, Audrey. Everybody say hi to Audrey. Come Jim Rouse. Because she's on his account for some reason. Anyway, so yeah, I hear that made a bit of a noise. I haven't done much with I haven't looked at much of the Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the heck just happened there. It's weird. It just stopped streaming for some reason. Anyway, I was saying incoherent stuff about my analytics. Oh, nobody clicks those cards on the end screen anyway, so I may just not do end cards anymore, because who cares? If literally nobody has clicked it in the last, like, month, it's just a waste of time and effort, and it is a bit of time and effort, and so I don't see any reason to do it. So I'll probably just quit it. So whatever. So he wasn't worried they shut him down. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't think it was YouTube. I think I must have touched my computer and the cursor must have still been on the button that makes it stream or not. So whatever. It's probably not their fault. Yeah, so we're good. We're good. All right, so hey, how is everybody? Yeah, Audrey is going to be at the Colorado Pin Show with the Franklin Christoph folks. I'm not going to be there. They frankly don't really need me for that show. It's small enough and calm enough, which is too bad because I really I dig that show. It's a real fun show. If you are anywhere near, yeah, probably the problem exists in the meatware. The Colorado Pin Show is great. If you're anywhere near Denver or can get there for next weekend, I say go. It's awesome. And Ed Capizzi puts on an amazing show, and the Colorado Pin Posse, or whatever they're called, are great. They are super helpful and awesome. So definitely go and see people and look at pins and, I don't know, buy stuff, whatever. But it's awesome. And you'll see great people there, like Jessica's going to be there, Michelle's going to be there, Audrey and Jim Rouse will be there. There are a lot of people in the pin community in Colorado. I think Sight of the Sea is out that way, right? Bianca usually is out that way, or she was last year, I think. Anyway, there are a lot of people. Yeah, Michelle, man, I already said it to you. Also, Michelle, condolences on your dogs. I hate to bring that up, but I'm so sorry to hear it. Somebody asked a real question. What was the what's my camera? And this is my camera that I use for video and for my my blog stuff. This is a Panasonic Lumix FZ300. Bianca's in Indiana and she can't come. Well, that's too bad. I only met her the one time. She seemed all right. I follow her on Twitter, or not Twitter, that other stuff. A sucky week. Yeah, I bet. Anywho, so this is an FZ300 from Panasonic, and it is a great camera. It is a fixed lens sort of deal. It is not a DSLR. It's a 12 megapixel, but it does have some really good features, especially for people who are wanting to get started in streaming and that sort of thing, and that is that it does record in 4K, and it doesn't cost all that much. I think I got the camera, an extra battery, an extra charger, a big, like a memory stick that's fast enough for 4K, a tripod, a camera bag, like a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And I think it was like $350 maybe all together. So anyway, you can do 4K on here, and it also has a mic jack, which is actually kind of important if you're going to do on mic or on camera audio, because the microphone on here is terrible. It's like this little junk thing right here. And it records crap audio, but you can get like a shotgun mic to put on the top or something like that, and you can plug it in here. So that's really cool, and it'll use the hot shoe power. So anyway, this has a lot of features that really kind of like really bring it out of its price class. You can't really get anything like this for $350 except for this camera. So check out the FZ300. It's not a commercial. I bought it myself, but it is a darn good camera, and I dig it. One day I'll make the jump to DSLR, but it will not be today. Let's see. I'll be in purple, but so will the rest of the posse. Oh, purple? Weren't y'all wearing green last year? Let's see. Try to use a Canon Rebel for Drew shots. Galaxy 7 did a better job. My sister-in-law just got a Canon Rebel. It's one of the higher level ones, I think, that they just came out, and it's really nice. But the thing about Rebels and such is that you have to play with a bunch of fiddly settings. And actually, there's a lot of fiddly settings on my Panasonic, if I'm honest, but that's the way it goes. Yeah. But you just got to figure out how to do it. But yeah, phones have great cameras now. I just got the iPhone 8 Plus, and I took this amazing picture of my dog Scraggles that I put on the Slack channel as I was walking her. It does great photography. I haven't used it for any pin pics, but I probably will eventually. I see the new Pelican M800 Ocean Swirl. Yeah, you know what? I do like the Ocean Swirl. I saw a picture of it on, I think, it must have been on the Slack today sometime. Let's see if I can find it right quick. No, I can't find it quickly, but it did look cool. I don't usually like those swirly ones, but that one kind of looks nice. It's going to be too expensive, though, for me. I'm too cheap. Let's see. I've got Nikon D720. The video can really suck. Won't change focus. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, some of them don't, like the focusing can be a little bit weird. This one does, will do an autofocus, and it'll also lock it in place. So when I do the pin videos, I'm like bringing the pin up and like back and forth and stuff. It's great because it'll focus pretty quickly on where I want it to. But when I'm doing the writing sample, I lock the focus in, and so I lock the focus at the page, basically, and so that helps. Cat incoming? Oh, man. Is that true? There's no cats in here. I'm good so far. Liz didn't fit in the light box. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, good. You changed your t-shirt colors. I get it. I think the Colorado Pin Show color has always got to be green, but, you know, whatever. You know, my condolences on the purple. Hey, Sandra, glad you could join us. Oh, somebody asked what I'm drinking. This is coffee. It's cold coffee from this morning. I just didn't finish my pot of coffee, and I felt like I wanted the caffeine kick, and I've got some iced tea down here. I've done some outside stuff, but I haven't been like working hard. I don't feel like I deserve the beer yet. Maybe I'll get one in a little bit. You know, can watch me walk out of the room. You don't know our true colors, Mike. I don't. So I have to. I'm like contractually obligated to hate purple because I went to SMU, and TCU's colors are purple, and so I have to hate them. Sweet tea, God no, no. That's terrible. No. Ugh, ugh. Hey, look, more purple for you. You enjoy it. I don't like it much. It's not for me. Not my jam. Yeah, no, I don't do sweet tea because I like the taste of tea, and it's just the taste of sugar. It's like bitter sugar because people always whenever I go to a restaurant and they accidentally give me sweet tea, it also tastes bitter, like it's sweet and bitter at the same time because they oversteep the tea and then put way too much sugar in it. It's bad news. But I like regular iced tea. In fact, I use the dumbest method, or I guess the laziest anyway, of making iced tea, and that is the Lipton cold brew iced tea bags. They're great. The tea tastes credible. It tastes like iced tea, and I don't have to boil, you know, a gallon of water in order to make tea. So, yep. As far as like pin purchases and stuff this week, I've gotten no pin purchases this week. Nothing. I did skip all last week, though. I skipped because of the Pelican Hub. I hope people went to Pelican Hubs. I hope your hub was awesome. I know I saw a bunch of pictures out there on the interwebs of like various Pelican Hub activities. And they gave away a bunch of ink. I've got some of this smoky quartz. Topaz is another one. I'll probably, when I do the review of this, I'll probably give away a bottle as well, because I've got some from the hub. They sent us a lot of ink. We'll probably be donating it to other places too. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun at the hub. So for us, it's actually kind of like a big pin club meeting. We get extra people there, which is really fun, and hopefully some of those people will show up on Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to show up at pin club on Sunday or not. I've got house stuff to do, and Audrey's leaving town, so I like to spend a little extra time with my wife, you know, because she's going to be gone for several days. My dad's coming into town next weekend while Audrey's gone, so I got to like clean up the house a little bit. I've got like big plans for my garden. We've got a plant giveaway on Sunday. Sandra, let me know if you're going to go to that plant giveaway thing. I will totally meet you out there. We'll have a good time. But the J.C. Ralston Arboretum in Raleigh does a plant distribution every fall, and it's this crazy thing. If you want to like look it up, you can. You can go to just Google J.C. Ralston Arboretum plant distribution or plant giveaway or something like that, and they'll you'll see video of this craziness. Everybody lines up near the plants they want, and it's like, I don't know, a couple hundred people at least, probably way more. I actually have no idea, but they give away like 7,000 plants in 15 minutes. It's absolute insanity. They like blow a horn, everybody goes and grabs 2 plants, and you go and you put them down, and they blow a horn, everybody grabs 2 plants, and they just like do that 3 or 4 times. It's kind of awesome. Let's see. Sad team at work planned for our team outing and dinner for the same time as the hub. Oh yeah, I get it. You know, I actually like the smoky quartz too. I was hearing a lot of people saying that it was underwhelming, but I've got it in this pen, which is a Conklin Crescent. It's got a 1.1 stub in it, and I really dig it. It's great. It's great. Not going to Denver, but plants are good. Well, I like plants, man. Let's see. What else? University stuff. Yuck. I understand. I really upset I missed the free ink and playing tons of fins. Yeah, that's kind of sucks. But, you know, that's the way it goes. Sometimes you have to miss out on a thing. National Coffee Day. Sharing the good brew. Actually, I don't mind cool coffee or cold coffee. It doesn't bother me at all. This is, and look, the coffee gourmands out there are not going to really love it, but this is, shoot, what the heck did I get? Oh, this is Starbucks Veranda Blend, which I really like. I think it tastes great. I either brew it with a drip maker or do pour over with my Chemex. But today it's just cold coffee because it was around. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. I liked it. You my Kara's Kylo agreeing with broad nib, Mark Bacchus. Yeah, I guess Mark Bacchus isn't going to Colorado. Is that the deal? I hope Mike Masseyama is going to go. Or y'all going to need a nib grinder of some kind. Eric, I live in North Carolina in the like Greensboro, Raleigh area, like in between Greensboro and Raleigh. Kind of the middle of nowhere, but you know, that area. What's my opinion on? Yes? What's next? Oh man, he stopped typing. I'm never going to know. Yeah, I know he switches to Masseyama, or at least he's going to start, but he missed Dallas, so who knows? Oh, I'm not getting text from you there, P80 pad. P880 pad. Let's see. You've broken 3 Chemex pots? Oh no. That's terrible. Those things are not cheap. I thought they would be way cheaper than they are. I've managed not to break them yet, but I do keep it pushed really far back on my counter, so I can't... it's harder for me to break because it's way far back. Going to Myrtle Beach, huh? You know, I've never been to Myrtle Beach. Audrey used to go with her family quite a lot, but I've never been. Never been. Dan Smith and Masseyama are both going to be in Denver. Hey, nice. Nice. Mark Martinson of Susan. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was stuff in Greensboro. Oh, yeah. From Ohio. Where are you in Ohio, Mike? That's where Audrey actually grew up, was in Ohio, and they vacationed in Myrtle Beach. Y'all aren't the only ones, I guess. Using plastic pour over? Yeah, that's good. Oh, okay, there we go. Opinion on modern Waterman pens? I don't have any. Oh, John Martinson. Yeah, okay, good. I'm like, I don't know Martin Martinson or Mark Martinson. Yeah, John's good. I didn't know he did nib grinds, though, so that's interesting. Actually, I don't really know John all that well. We know each other to say hi and that sort of thing, but I don't really know him that well. My opinion on modern Waterman pens? I honestly don't have a whole lot of an opinion. The only ones I've used are the Kareen, and I really like that pen. It's the one with the inlaid nib and sort of the sweepy clip. It's a beautiful, beautiful pen, but I don't know any of the rest. I don't know. Oh, Eastern Cleveland suburb. Yeah, I just haven't been out there. I've been to the Outer Banks, and Audrey and I went to Virginia Beach last year, and that was a lot of fun. Went down to Charleston. So there's a lot of beaches within like 4 or 5 hours. I just haven't been to Myrtle Beach. It's pretty commercial out there, right? The Outer Banks are really nice because there's not much tourist stuff. For whatever reason, there aren't a lot of touristy things in Outer Banks. I don't know why. It's really pretty, though. Coastal Carolina, yep. Oh, nice. The Hemisphere. I've never used a Hemisphere, actually, Troy. I might have to bring that to the next thing you come to. Unless it's Sunday, I might not be there. Don't bother. Have I ever tried a Robert Oster Ink Art ink? I have not. I have not tried those at all. I haven't had... No, they haven't been out all that long, right? I just haven't had a chance to. But nope. Nope. Yeah, I'm not really into the touristy stuff. I'd rather just go to the beach. And so I tend to go to... Like my... I had my cousin and his family rented out a beach house, like a Airbnb. They got a whole house. I think it was like $1,000 for the week or something like that. But it was a massive house. It was like a 4 or 5 bedroom house with several bathrooms, and it was a block off the beach. It was beautiful, and you can just walk to the beach all the time. It was great. And there's like the dunes. There's a national park out there that's just dunes. It's this crazy dune park. It's great. But so yeah, Myrtle sounds like fun. But also, hey, don't discount the Outer Banks. They're wicked cool. Also, apparently, like they get evacuated fairly often, which kind of sucks. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, I got this the other day. If you're a gamer fan, I got this sweet Reinhardt pop fig. I really dig this. That's at Best Buy. Wasn't expecting that at all. I was going in just looking for... I don't know what I was looking for. I usually go in there and sort of troll for Apple AirPods, which I actually finally got some. I'm a big fan of these... These AirPods, man, if you have an Apple phone, you can find some AirPods. These are worth the price of admission, if you ask me. Let's see, ever try... Oh, read that one. Go to Surfside or Merle's Inlet. Yeah, that sounds good. We went down to Charleston and we found a beach down there. I forget what it was. Was it Fool's Fool's Beach, something like that. But Audrey and I had a great time down there. There weren't that many people. It was a beautiful beach. The water was warm and like the undertow wasn't crazy. The problem with Outer Banks is the water's kind of cool and the undertow out there can be absurd. So you got to be careful, but you know. What are you going to do? Not live there? Dare County. Yep. Yep. I don't understand pop figs. I don't know. They're just kind of fun. I've got several of them around because, I don't know, they make me happy. I got a little bobblehead C-3PO and a little bobblehead R2-D2, you know, little Yoda over there. I don't know. I think they're fun. You can get them on sale. Pretty sweet. Yeah, AirPods are about $150, but that's what a good set of Bluetooth headphones goes for, or at least in that range. And these are super good. The talk time on them is absurd. Just, I don't know, whatever. I really wanted some. I've been planning to get some for a long time. It's one of those things you just save up for or whatever. We loved Charleston. That's one of the places that we visited and we're like, yeah, you know, we could totally live here. All the houses are colorful. They've got upstairs balconies. It's great. Dig it. Hey, it's Jim. What's my overall opinion on Mont Blanc inks? I actually can't. That's 2 inks in a row. I can't give you an opinion about because I haven't tried Inkart inks, and honestly, I haven't used that many Mont Blanc inks. Sandra was nice enough to give me a really big sample of this thing, but this is Irish Green from Mont Blanc, but I haven't tried it yet. I just haven't had time. I have a lot of them, but I don't know. I haven't tried them yet, so I don't know. They're probably fine. I hear they're good. I keep hearing good things. Trying to track down a Pop Rocketeer. I never got the one I ordered. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, they're also kind of collectible. I guess it's another thing some people like them for, Jessica. How many Franklin Christoph pens do Audrey and I own together? I don't know, honestly, is what the name is, or what the answer is. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 within my sight line, so quite a few, but not tons. I mean, there are people who don't work for the company that have way more pens than most of the people who work for it, and you know, me. Because I'll get like 1 of each kind. I don't really have doubles of anything. Audrey has a 31 and I have a 31. That might be the only doubling up we've done. Oh, I've got an 02. She's got an 02. I don't know. We don't have very many doubles. I've got 2 20s. Okay, I've got some doubles. All right, fine. Let's see. I saw a tweet from someone. I don't remember. It said pop figures are the precious moments of the day. Yeah, all right. I'll take that. Oh, yeah. The call quality, according to my mom, the call quality on the AirPods is very good. I haven't listened to myself on them, of course, because that's impossible for me. But apparently it sounds great. She didn't even know I was talking on earphones. So. Went from the Quaco special review to this. Yeah, thanks for checking it out, Emil. Yeah, Friday Night with Mike, TM. Working on a pin show for Kansas City. Isn't that the one that's... Is that the one that's starting next summer in like July or something like that? Is that in Kansas City? I can't keep them straight. Something like that, right? The FPH Noodlers. Yeah, Jim, I'll take some of those. I don't think I have any of the FPH Noodlers. I want to say they had a black that I'm... I think I meant to get it and I never did. So yeah, I don't have any of those, I don't think. Should make your students write reviews for all your inks. Oh man, you wouldn't be able to read them if I did. And they do it in pencil because, oh, they like pencils. It's gross. What's my currently inked pen? Oh geez, I've got like, I don't know, 20 or 30 of them currently inked. I mean, I keep a lot of pens inked. The one I was using most recently, well, there's a couple I've been using a lot. So I've been using that Kaweco Special a whole lot. Oh, St. Louis. Yeah. So you're doing a Kansas City one too? I don't know. The schedule is getting bloated with pen shows. I wonder if there's any room to do a pen show like every couple of years and like switch back and forth. Because I know somebody was trying to start up a Seattle pen show, and I think that's cool. Seattle seems like a dope place to be, but I don't know when the heck people are going to have time. Oof, I don't know. I don't know, man. Is it Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri, or does it not matter? I'm terrible at geography, honestly. Oh, but the pen I've been using a lot lately is 1, that Kaweco Special. 2 and 3, these are 2 Clio pens, Clio Scribent that I got from Papier Plume that I need to review soon. I've also got a video, probably, it's going to be going up this week, and it's going to be this one, which is the Aurora 88 Minerale, the blue one, which is a very nice pen. It's a little fine for me, honestly, is the only problem, but it's a beautiful pen. And I love to be able to look at this piston action. I don't think it's worth the price of admission, but you know, that's my price ceiling, not yours. Let's see. Oh, how do I like the anthracite? Oh, is that you? Oh, Bronkowski. I didn't even look at the end of the letter. Yeah, thanks for the letter, man. And I do like that that anthracite. That sounds pretty cool. Standardograph. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't know the brand, but that was a cool looking ink. I liked it a lot. So I'm missing some stuff. Let me go back up in the chat here. What grade and subject do I teach? I'm a college professor. I'm a lecturer at a college. I teach philosophy, mostly applied ethics. So all manner of undergrad stuff. What else? What's your current... Oh, that I saw. Oh, unknown vintage Lamy pen? Interesting, with Pilot, Eero... Tsukio. Yeah, that's one I actually like. I haven't tried that many Irsuzuku inks that I actually like, but I do like that one. Let's see. 10? Oh no, I have way more than 10. I've got more than 10 in front of me inked. I am really into that. At least having a lot of pens. Let's see. Both the city and states have split the Missouri River. Okay, cool. Okay, good. I was like, I know there's one of each, but I couldn't think of it. Like in Texas, we have Texarkana, which is kind of a fun city. It's on the border. Felix Tempe pen show would be cool in wintertime. Yeah, but when in the winter is there left? I mean, the winter is packed. They'd have to have it in December or something, and nobody's going to go. It would be too hard to get people together. Nobody wants to break up that time. January's got one, at least one. Actually, January might have two. February's got one or two. It's packed. See, the problem is if you have more than one or two in a month, it is hell on the vendors because it's so painful. I mean, Franklin Christoph drives to a bunch of them, but they also fly. There are some vendors who can't fly. So like the Andersons, the Van Ness, there are a bunch of others. They can't like legitimately fly because it's too much stuff. So, you know, having more than one or two in a month is rough. 2 in a month is tough. If you have like a week in between. Yeah, you could overlap with Long Island. That'd be fine. Yeah, I'd go to Phoenix and Long Island time. I wouldn't be able to. It'd be too hard for my school schedule, but it could be done. Yeah, Matt Armstrong I know is interested in getting a Seattle Pin Show. I think that's cool. Look, I'm not against it. I know on the Slack I've come off as kind of against it, but I am not. I think it's awesome. I would love to have a pin show in Seattle because I would like an excuse to go to Seattle. I've never been. It'd be dope, but I don't know when the hell you would put it. How many How many letters have I received lately? I got 2 today, actually. I got yours, Jessica, and I got Sandra's. I haven't had a chance to open them because I got them just a few minutes ago. I'm like, oh no, I have to get ready for live. And then I realized that I had totally forgotten to bring my microphone set up down from upstairs. And so I've gotten 2 letters today. That's pretty awesome. And, you know, that's thanks very much for sending letters. I really dig that. Yeah. I did give out my home address to a few people. Hey, don't spread that around, but I did. And I'll have I'm gonna put my business, like my work address, I think, on the Slack spreadsheet deal. Yeah, I know it's realistic. It's sad. I hate to be realistic about stuff, and that's what you got to do. Hey, Brian, nice to see you there, Chewbacca. Is there a chance we get a situation we'll get oversaturated with pin shows? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, am I gonna write back to everyone? Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Not today, but I'm gonna try to. Yeah, we can definitely get oversaturated. I think it's kind of saturated right now. I mean, even if you don't think about like the big vendors like Van Ness and Anderson, like I guess they could work it out amongst themselves to sort of split it up. I don't think they would, but I think they could. But if you think about like the makers, so like the Franklin Christophs and the like Edison, if they go to stuff, and that's why Kanalea doesn't do very many shows. What else? Ryan Krusak, like these people that have to make their stuff, and if they have it like the fall where everything is big shows stacked up, you start with DC, which is a massive show, and then you have San Fran, which is a big show, and then you have Dallas, which is a big show. After like between those 3 shows, those are 3 shows in like 5 or 6 weeks, and that is brutal to try to do as a vendor, and especially as a maker and vendor. So I mean, it just like eats your life. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, you could easily get oversaturated. I think like one, maybe 1.5 a month is good, or every once in a while you have, a couple of months that have two. But if you have two or more in a month, yikes! I am way too cheap to get a PO box. It's true. Ryan's going to scale back on shows, huh? I mean, I don't blame him. He's got a lot of stuff going on, and he's making cool stuff, and people are hearing about him, and he's going to be a lot like, probably like Sean soonish. He won't have to go to shows, maybe. And that'll be too bad, because I love I love Sean's work, I guess, but I also really love Ryan's stuff. You got to see it in person to really like get your head around how awesome these pens are. So, yeah, that's right. You wouldn't have bought them if you hadn't seen them in shows, and that's kind of the way it goes. I mean, I wouldn't have bought the pens I did if I hadn't seen them at shows, because, like, think about the work he'd have to do to put them online, because each of these pens is unique. Like the burl and all this stuff is all different. The patterns are all different in each of these pens, and so he'd have to like work up pictures and descriptions of each pen individually, and that's a tremendous amount of work. Like, it would be a huge add to his workload. I don't know, man. It's tough. I'm going to miss seeing him at shows. I hope he doesn't start skipping any that I get to go to, but, that's the way it goes. You get a post office box for free in Poland? Cool. Yeah, Sean's wait time is real long. Jonathan Brooks can be too. His isn't quite as long as Sean's. But yeah, Sean's is really long. I wonder what else he's doing too. Like, he's got to be making other pens. I don't know what his like bread and butter pen setup is. I know Ryan sort of has like bread and butter stuff that he does like in large orders for corporate clients and that kind of stuff. I don't know what Sean does, but it takes time to make pens. I don't know how to do it. PO box in Beirut was like $80 a year. I don't know what it costs here. It's more than that, though. Yeah, I know. He's got a massive backlog. It's got to be huge. Because his pens aren't terribly complex, most of them. I mean, some of them are. Like the hand-shaped ones, the ones that are real cool, those take a long time. He's got to hand-shape them. But, like, Shinobis aren't particularly... Like, they're beautiful and they have good... the craftsmanship is good, but they're not complex. So, I don't know. All were taken? Oh. That's funny. John Alred has a 6-month backlog. Yeah, he also just moved or something too. So I bet that put his backlog, raised his backlog quite a bit. I don't know John Alred except for what I've seen of him on Slack. I haven't met him. Scriptorium's more than a year? Yeesh. Scriptorium does really cool stuff too. I really like watching her on Instagram. Yep, lots of polishing labor on clear pens. Yep, anything with a transparency to it or something like that, or any kind of treatment or anything like that takes longer. Yeah, I get it. I don't really give up my address very much. There are a few people that got it though. Yeah, I wonder what the breakdown is on Shinobis that are demos versus Shinobis that are solid, because I kind of like the solid ones. There was one that he was making a little while ago that was had a black cap and a black barrel with sort of a red section. You could see the edge of the section, and I thought that was very cool. I thought it was neat, but that's not extra polishing. That's just outside. $130 a year for the smallest USPS PO box. Yeah, nah, that's like too solid. That's more than 2 months of my Patreon. At this point, maybe if the Patreon gets going more, I'll do it. But also, like I said this on Slack or whatever, but I'm not at the like Brad Dowdy level of people sending me stuff or popularity, and so most of the time I would go to check out my PO box, and I have to drive a couple of miles out of my way every time, and it would just be empty, and I'd be like doing the sad walk away from it. So nah, I'll just send them to work. That's fine. My university can handle that. I don't care. The clear Shinobis are dope. I think they're cool. Who's the Ryan Krusak of Germany? I have no idea. I don't know. Do I have an FC20 in Ghost? I do not. I don't have anything in the Ghost finish. My 20s are both in promo colors, like the Pin Show specials. I've got a bright orange one, which I can't put my hands on right at the moment. I've probably got it in the box over here. And I've got a like a jade green one. You do get to try Get pins to try it. Yeah, no, I get pins and stuff in the mail. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what happens if you get like a box that's too big for your P.O. box. I guess they just hold it, but I wouldn't even know it was there unless I checked all the time. I don't know. Whatever. The rickshaw case is awesome. I need to review that one too, actually. You know, the reason I haven't done the rickshaw review yet is that he won't get back to me about the pin sleeve information. And so I don't want to like put the review out there when he hasn't gotten back to me. There's supposed to be a Kickstarter of some kind, and I just haven't heard back. I think his name is Mark, is the guy who runs Rickshaw, and I've sent him a couple of emails, but I've never heard back. So eventually I'll do that review and just be like, look, you can get this at some point. Where is my rickshaw case? It was right here. Did I put it away? The reason I'm going like this is because I've got a whole bunch of stuff on my desk that's not usually there, and so everything looks different, and I can't find anything. Where's my rickshaw case? Oh, it's in my backpack. It's in the other room. It's one I've been carrying a lot. Let's see. Colored translucent, if anything. Yeah, sure. On the Shinobis. Yeah, I get it. Which FC model is my favorite? It is the Panther 40. Which is the Big Panther. This is mine. I've only got one because they are expensive. They're like 200 and I want to say like 260 or something like that. This is one that Audrey got me for Christmas a million years ago, long before she worked there. And they don't make them in this triple band anymore. This was actually the very first one that was made. She got the first one somehow, and the triple banding is a pain in the ass, and so they don't really do it anymore. But these pins are great. I love this pin a lot. It's my favorite model. After that, probably the 31 or the 20. Those are kind of tied. The 02 is very cool. The 3 I don't use enough, and I don't know why. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't use it as much. I don't know why. But I do dig it. Yeah, Eric, send me an email, and I'll send you my one of my addresses. You can totally write a letter if you want. No Kickstarter anymore. Oh, they're on the website now? Well, let's go to Rickshaw and see what those things are going for. I know he had the fountain pen day. Went to rickshaw.com. No, that goes to somebody's blog. His name is Rick Shaw. That's kind of awesome. This Rickshaw bag works, I think. I don't know what the hell they're... So it is what I'm learning. Let's see, Rickshaw bags. You need to listen to me typing with my mechanical bag. Rickshawbags.com. Yeah, it's the only one I didn't try. Oh, sleeves. They got a whole thing. Is that where it is? It's probably under accessories. I'm probably looking at the wrong thing. The other problem for me with the Rickshaw site is that they don't show the inside of their bags ever, and that's a problem because I want to see what's inside the darn bag. I don't know. That's what I want to know. I want to know. Show it. And I don't know anybody who has one. Where are these pin things? Pouches, laptops, pen sleeves, and cases. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. He's got them all on here now. The Clover pen sleeve. I do want to try that Clover pen sleeve. It's $30 though. That's kind of a lot. What does it hold? 4? That's pretty cool. I don't know. I might have to get one of those because that's pretty dope. Duo pin sleeve 20 single. I really do like this single pin sleeve. I think it's very good. It does. I mean, the design is pretty much the same as the one from Franklin Christoph, so you might say like he got inspired by that. But I like the plush on the inside. I like that it's canvas, and I think the extra flexibility on it does let it sort of cater to more pin widths than otherwise it would be able to. My Franklin Christoph one is great for my, looks like this. It's great for my 45 and other stuff, but it fits my 45 really well, and it's not as flexible. It's harder, so it's more protective, but it's really good. The Rickshaw one will fit like a lot more like kinds of pins. Like it'll fit my giant Kanaleya pin. It'll fit some other smaller things. I think it's just because of the material it's made of. So I don't know, pretty cool. So he's not doing Kickstarter anymore, huh? See, that's information I would have known if he'd ever emailed me back, but he didn't. So I didn't know. Did not know. I don't have any idea what a musette is. He's selling a Fountain Pen Day musette. M-U-S-E-T-T-E. The hell is that? Crossbody tote? Just a square bag? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, they also come in different sizes too, just like the Franklin Christoph ones. But yeah, I think those pen sleeves are really good. If you're a front pocket carrier like me, then definitely get a pen sleeve. If you're throwing it in a purse, get a pen sleeve. It'll keep your pen from getting scratched up, and I think that's cool. It also has the advantage of keeping your pen upright if you have it in your pants pocket, because if I'm using a pocket pen, they tend to float around in my pocket. Do you have any pens with inlaid nibs? I love the design of them. I always worry about vendor lock-in. Oh yeah, no, it's harder to do that. That's for sure. The only pens I have with inlaid nibs are vintage ones. I've got some Targas, Schaefer Targas. I don't think I have anything else with inlaid nibs. Parker 51 isn't inlaid, but it's hooded, and you can't really switch those either. So that's the same kind of problem. So, yeah, I like them. The only problem for me is that my Targas always leak around the inlay. I had Ron Zorn take a look at it, but he didn't have the right stuff with him, so he couldn't fix it. There's like an epoxy or something, glue, some kind of thing you put in there, and it seeps into the hole or into the edges of the inlay, and it keeps it from leaking. But I don't know. I love the Carian. I don't know how the heck you say it, but I really like that from Waterman I was talking about earlier. Inlaid nibs are beautiful. You just got to get a pen that you like the nib of. There are a lot of pens that you don't really switch the nibs on, so don't let that stop you, I don't think. I don't know the Wancher 3-pin leather case. I'm not familiar. I don't think it's shellac, actually. I don't think it's shellac. He said it was something else. It's some other special thing, but it's not shellac. I don't know what it is. It's not... What the heck did he say you use it for? Models or some weird thing, but it's like I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't want to give you ideas to put things on your pen, but he has a material that he says will seal up the edges without being a problem. But it's not shellac, I don't think. Because I think shellac would leave like a film or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you should use shellac for glue on pens. If you're going to be gluing stuff onto pens, use shellac. Don't use glue, because you can get the shellac to let go. Sagru? I don't know what that is, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's some kind of thing. Whatever. I'm not a pen repairer. You'd have to ask Ron Zorn. You know, I haven't had a single comment on here. I get like break the YouTube thing today, or trigger the filter. Good job, y'all being cordial and saying nice things. Oh, I'm gonna finish my coffee right quick. I also haven't eaten anything today. I meant to before the stream, but I didn't, and now I don't have anything around here, so I'm just gonna wait for dinner. Hey, Jim Rouse, you still in the chat? I mean, Audrey. What Schaefers do I have? I've got I have several Schaefers. I've got 2 or 3 Targas around. The Schaefer Lady is too small for me, but it is nice. Funny looking and smell. Anna! Oh, man, she drops in just to drop bombs. Oh, man. What else have I got from Schaefers? You know, the other thing I like from Schaefer... Do I have one handy? Yeah. The other one I have that nobody likes except for me is the Schaefer Tyrannus. I really dig this pen. I think it's fun. It's just got this obnoxious branding on it. And some people don't dig that, but I like it a lot. Hey, Anna, are you going to the Denver Pen Show? Your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberries. Yep, he totally does. Elderberries. Yeah, your lady with small hands. Good. You should totally get those. She's too small for me. You want a YouTube giveaway this week? Awesome. A preppy FPR guru and a random Jin Hao. Hey, nice. That's cool. Good job. Thepenshow.com. No. Oh, you know, is that the Aurora thing? Let me see. No, I don't know what thepenshow.com is. I don't know why it wouldn't be legit. Do they have crazy prices on things that are too good to believe? uh, oh, and I can't make it to Colorado. That's too bad. Maybe we should put some MP later tonight. Yeah, it's too bad. You know, Troy, I got this Tyrannus in Dallas from Crazy Alan. So you might you might pass through the area if you're going to like, I think it's technically in Chapel Hill, but it's on 40. That's virtualpinshow.com. That's a different thing. Virtualpinshow.com. Isn't that shoot. Is that Steven and Aziza that run that? Because if it is, then they are legit. Yes, that's legit. Virtualpinshow.com, legit. They are legit. Although I think they just post stuff from other people's things, so they connect you with a seller. So I guess that's a possible danger, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything bad. But yeah, check that out. I think it's pretty cool. What was I saying? The Tyrannus. I got that Tyrannus at a very reasonable price. The black ones you can get at a good price. The only ones that are real expensive are those burgundy and gold ones, and those go for more because of the gold plate. I think the nib is still steel, though. It looks gold, and I want to say it said it was gold, but I haven't taken it apart. So, yeah, those are more expensive. But the black Tyrannuses are like, I don't know, between 30 and 50 bucks. I mean, they don't sell them anymore, so market price varies, but whatever. What's the use of a virtual pin show if I can't get uncomfortably hot and poor? I mean, some pin shows are a little too hot. Yeah, well, everything's definitely gold plated on that pin. I've got it right here somewhere. Let me find it right quick. Yeah. So it's definitely gold plated on the clip, on the band. And then the thing with the nib is that it's hooded, at least partially, and so I can't see the end of the nib. And I can't really take that apart, I don't think. I think it's all shellacked together. So I can't even get that out of there, so I have no idea. But I think I saw online that it was... I've seen online actually conflicting reports. But I got this one for free from Massdrop like a million years ago, and they said, oh, hang on, or no, I think they'd already dropped it, but I think Jonas just had one, and so he gave it to me. Or something. I forget what the deal was, but it's a nice pen. I'm not going to sell it because it was one that was given to me for free, and I don't sell stuff I get for free. But, you know, it's a cool pen. I like them. They are really, really fine nibs, though. Yeah, it's impossibly fine. I think it was marked a medium, and it's one of those marks that like rubs off. So it's incredibly fine, unfortunately. Let's see, anything good here on the virtual pin show I should know about? Ben Margolis has that M800 up there. $310 for an M800. It's a good price. What else? Virtual Pin Show has a Visconti Millennium Arc. What do y'all think of the Millennium Arc? Have you used the Visconti Millennium Arc? It's basically a crescent filler like the Conklin, but it looks cool, and that tubular nib looks pretty dope. If you've used one, let me know. I've never used one, but they look cool. Anyway, whatever. The Amethyst Tyrannus. I didn't even know they made an Amethyst Tyrannus, but I'd totally believe you. That's my reading face. Yeah, I really like... I love the Waverly style nibs on those old Schaeffers. Oh, I've also got desk pens and Schaeffers. And like other kind of crappy low-end stuff. I really like the PFMs and such, but I haven't been willing to pay the price. I really like them. Magpie Lady Shavers can't use them, won't sell them. That's too bad. Jim's asking what kind of music I listen to. It depends on sort of what I'm up to. I don't like making playlists, so I usually will go with like a theme. So I listen to Spotify or Pandora a lot when I'm doing music stuff. I'll just like pick a theme and see what it shows me. And sometimes it'll lead me to an artist I'd never heard of and I thought was pretty dope. So recently the thing that's been playing on my phone the most is Beastie Boys' Hot Sauce Committee Part 2. I'm really into that album for some reason right now. What else? I don't know. I listen to this kind of cool channel. The heck is it called? It's like electro jazz or something, and it's pretty cool. Paisley design in white and gold enamel. That looks pretty cool. Come on, Spotify. For some reason, it's installing Spotify instead of just opening Spotify. That's my confused face. Yeah, go Beasties. I actually almost went to the Beastie Boys and Rage Against the Machine's last concert. But Mike D, I think, broke his collarbone riding a bicycle. And so I had to get a refund on my tickets. I have always been sad about that since because Rage broke up and then the Beastie Boys, unfortunately, are no more either. What's this one called? Where is it? Coffee Table Jazz? No. Huh. My Stations? No. Recently played? Oh, Jazztronica. Check out the Jazztronica playlist on Spotify. It is real good fun. I like it a lot. Hip-hop group called Deltron 3030 raps as if they're year 3030. That sounds good. I will write them down. Deltron 3030. Cool. Checked that out. I have always loved the song Sabotage, and I know a lot of people found it kind of grating to be in the intro to the first of the new Star Trek movies, but I friggin' love that intro. I think it is great. It honestly kind of brought tears to my eyes the first time. Fight for Your Right to Party is like... I don't love that song, and I was listening to a Beastie Boys interview, and apparently they've always hated that song. Am I still using Baron Fig's Mastermind? I absolutely am. Is there anything on here I can't show? No, I think this is all cool. Yeah, this is this week's Mastermind stuff. I still use the Mastermind a lot. It's at least a weekly. Sometimes it'll go a little longer than a week, depending on how many notes I'm making on it versus other stuff. But yeah, that's definitely the product that I like from Baron Fig for sure. I haven't tried anything else from them really. Well, I've tried their little pocket notebook, and it's fine, but the Mastermind is really good. Let's see. Cool Keith? Yeah. Go to an NYC Pin show. There will be No Sleep Till Brooklyn. You got to play that. Del the Funky Homo Sapien. Yeah. Yep. I'm glad people are agreeing with me that Sabotage was awesome in the new Star Trek. It was great. That first new Star Trek movie, I think the beginning really nails it. There's like the stuff on the Romulan ship. I'm like, you could leave that like crazy swashbuckling like laser stuff out. Like you don't really need that, but whatever. It was fine. But the beginning, I freaking love the beginning. The end is good. A lot of that stuff. Danger Room. I haven't listened to Danger Room in a long time, but I will definitely check that stuff out. For sure. I'm definitely not going to play it on stream because I don't want to get a copyright strike. You know how that stuff is. Danger Room. But yeah, I like a lot of hip-hop, especially older stuff. I mean, new stuff too is fine too. I really dig... I like a lot of kinds of music. I like some metal. I like some stuff that's kind of hard but not super hard. I don't like screaming. That's not my jam. But I like a little bit of speed metal sometimes. I like sort of like chill stuff when I'm grading or reading for class or something. But yeah, did I watch the Cornetto trilogy? Oh, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End. Are those linked? Like, are they in the same universe? I watched them so far apart. I don't even remember them being the same stuff. I definitely watched Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. I don't think I watched World's End. Or is that the one that just happens in a bar? Maybe I did. It's been a long time. Benedict Cumberbatch. I liked Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan. I thought it was fine. That was a fine Khan. I had no problem with that. I don't know. I don't think it was a bad movie. I think it was fine. I liked it the first time they made it too. But, whatever. The third Star Trek one I wasn't as into. It was only okay for me. But whatever. Still going to watch them. Still like the Star Trek. It's the ice cream they eat in the movies? That's hilarious. No, I didn't know those were related, and I never twigged to that. I think I saw each of them once. So I don't do zombies, and so Shaun of the Dead was one I watched just because it was Simon Pegg. Have I talked about pin storage in one of these live chats lately? No, dude, don't worry about derailing. There's no rails here. These live chats are entirely off the rails. That might be the title. Entirely off the rails. We need to get like a title generator. Also, Tony's not here to steal titles. What's the cost? Yeah, the cast is the same. Yeah, sure. For sure. So pin storage. No, I don't think I have. What do you want to know about pin storage? How I store my pins? A lot of them are a mess. I did get a new pen case when I was in Dallas. I think I probably showed this the last time, but I'll show it again because it's cool anyway. I got this dope antique Conklin display with some like Conklin trays. Really into this. That's a great way to store pens, and I get to see them. I also have a couple of other pen cases. I've got this awesome... it's going to cause a crap-a-lanch because my desk is a mess. I have this awesome Franklin Christoph pen tray. This is their big, heavy wooden and leather pen tray. This thing is great. I don't like it when pens are standing straight up on end because they tend to dry out. It's fine for displays, and I have one that's like a cut acrylic one that I've got a bunch of Lamy Safaris and stuff on because I'm not using them, so that'd be kind of cool. We'll do it live. I'll write it myself and we'll do it live. Yes, that's right. Yeah, so that's kind of... I do that. Then I have some pens that I just keep in a penvelope. I guess it's over here. This is stuff that I took to the Pelican Hub, actually. So, and some other things. What the heck is in this case? Got some stickers left in here. I've got... What's this? Ink Dependence. Somebody made me a sticker, and I totally forgot about this. I forgot you even made these. There's a white one and a black one? These are awesome decals. They've been here for a long time. I might have had those for in here for a year. This is La Quinta. Paces Ferry Road, Atlanta Pen Show, 2016. I've had this in there for a year. I didn't even know it was in there. I don't remember who made these stickers. I'm finding history. History. Nice trays. Yeah, they're cool trays, man. My mom got me that for my birthday. She found it... Well, actually, I was exclaiming over how awesome it was and how I really liked it, but I don't think I could get it home, and so she bought it for me, and then we had to figure out how to get it home. And it worked out just fine, but... Who's going to get that lining that people use in pen boxes? I can never remember the name of that site. There is a person that sells those cool, felt-lined, pen tray things, and you cut them down to size and that sort of thing. They're not very expensive, but I cannot remember. Oh, you didn't get a ink dependent? Cheesy. Dude, they're not cheesy. They're cool stickers, man. You gotta say they're cheesy. I mean, that's why you didn't get one. Just saying. Trying to have a good way to store non-fountain pens like flares. So I do that in a variety of ways for non-fountain pens because I don't care if they touch. I got this is from Jet Pens. It is Kokuyuyo, Kokyo, but it's a pen case that goes like this. You can zip it up, or you can roll this down, and it's a pen cup. It's kind of a traveling thing, but I use that for a lot of gel pens and stuff that I have here. In fact, I'm gonna put some gel pens in it right now. So yeah, those are cool. Also just coffee cups or drawers. I don't have any fancy storage for my non-fountain pen stuff aside from those two pen rolls or pen cases. Somebody in the chat, Go Pens. Yeah, there you go. Go Pens. That's the one. Takeout food is now delivered. Hey, enjoy your takeout food there, Tony, Troy. I will see y'all later. We'll see if I get pizza for Pizza Friday. I don't really know if that's going to happen. Because last week we ended up with a mountain of pizza and Audrey had a weird allergic lip reaction to it and kept eating it. We get pizza from our local Domino's kind of, I don't know, every other week or something like that because it's closest, and our local Domino's is actually pretty good pizza. Look, don't get all upset. We don't have that much local pizza around here. We've got one amazing local place, but it's also a solid 15 minutes from here, so it's like a 30-minute drive if I want to go get pizza. But so we get it from Domino's, and they bring over the pizzas, and they forgot some, like, I usually get boneless wings because I love their boneless wings, and so they forgot those. I'm like, oh no, I better check that out. And so I went and looked at the actual pizzas they brought, and one pizza was right. It was Audrey's pizza, and then mine was, it's like they took all the toppings that we had wanted on our two small pizzas, well, two medium pizzas anyway, and then just put it all on one thing, and it was crazy. It was like onions, peppers, black olives, feta cheese, salami. There might have been a couple other things in there. Who even knows? It was crazy. And I'm like, look, we didn't order this, and this is a weird mess. And so the guy went back, made more pizzas, and brought them out. Yeah, boneless wings aren't wings. They're just chicken nuggets. I don't care. But whatever. And then, so we ended up with 4 pizzas, garlic bread things, and boneless wings, aka chicken tenders. But you know, so Audrey ate pizza most days this week, which, you know, I don't have a problem with doing, but I don't want to inflict it on her. So maybe we'll do something else for dinner. We'll see. Use a measuring cup for throwing sticks. For throwing sticking currently inked pens out of EDC. Oh, I see. 250 mils of writing instruments. Yeah, cool. Oh man, parents offer to make you pork chops? Dude, I love pork chops. Audrey doesn't eat pork, so I don't get pork chops because it's, I don't know, I don't like to make 2 different meals, or like, I like to eat together. Free food is the best food? I mean, sometimes. Sometimes free food is worth what you pay, but from parents cooking stuff, it's awesome. It's awesome. As far as other pin mail and stuff, I didn't really get anything this week. Pretty cool. Spouse unit taking me to gourmet hot dog place. Cool. No, it's fine, Bronkowski. You're doing far better with English than I would with Polish, and that is a fact. That is a fact. And you're making brisket tomorrow? That sounds awesome. Oh, shoot. Sandra, we're playing board games tomorrow if you wanted to come out, but I know it's too short notice. We only started talking about it like late last night. But if you wanted to bring brisket, ain't nobody going to turn down brisket. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Brisket for me is what barbecue should be because I'm from Texas, and that's kind of how we do barbecue, is we do brisket. So, I love brisket. All right, I'm looking over my computer here. Yeah, good. Good. All right, y'all, it's been an hour. So, what else you got? Otherwise, I'm going to sign off. I know, only an hour. I don't even know if Audrey's left work yet, because she doesn't call when I'm online, because she doesn't want to interrupt the stream. But, and I've got emails from students again. More. Favorite board games? Barbecue. Yeah, barbecue is beef, not pork. And for me, North Carolina barbecue is always like chicken that's been soaked in vinegar and then shredded for some reason. I don't know what that is. You shouldn't soak your food in vinegar. That's gross. Favorite board games? I actually really like co-op board games. There's one called Seven Samurai that's amazing. I'm a huge fan of that. There's one that's what is it? Mansions of Madness is cool, but it takes forever. Oh, Betrayal at House of Haunted Hill. That's awesome. My buddy Chris is making his own board game. It's like a nautical horror game that he's starting to shop around a little bit. That is a dope game. I really dig it. I like sometimes the bluffing games, but I don't know. They're not really my favorite thing. But I like games that are fun and not necessarily super competitive. I like to work together with people. I think that's more fun. Zombicide. It's the only kind of good zombie. Vinegar does not go on French fries. That is false. Vinegar goes in the trash because vinegar is gross. I don't like vinegar. Memphis barbecue is pretty good. But it's not Texas barbecue. Oh, 15 minutes from Lockhart? I cannot remember where Lockhart is off the top of my head, but I'm going to look it up. Pandemic is cool. Pandemic Iberia? Is that a new one? We played Pandemic Legacy a bit, and I really do like Pandemic. I think it's a fun game, and the Legacy version is super cool. Lockhart, Texas. Let's see where you are. I'm snooping. Texas is a big place, y'all. Give me a break. Oh, kind of in between Austin and San Antonio-ish. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I grew up on the coast of near Texas, near Texas, near Houston-ish. Lockhart, Pandemic Iberia. Yeah, we'll check that out. It's pretty cool. Go with the Annoy a Friend plan. Oh man, I hope that a couple of people in my friend group don't watch this, but there are a couple of us in our group that we will just change the goals of games, because some people are like, no, I must play to win, and that is not really our jam. We play to have fun, and sometimes that fun is had at the expense of people who decide that they have to win all the things, and so just be a little bit of wild card. Yeah. Do I like pickles? Not really. I like pickles on stuff. I do not eat pickles on their own very often. Like if it's with a sandwich, maybe, but I'm just not a pickle fan. It's because I don't like vinegar very much, I think is the deal. Yeah, I think vinegar's gross. I'll have like an oil and vinegar in a salad sometimes, or a vinaigrette, but Audrey likes vinegar. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. Project a friend all over the board and stack stats just to backstab him. Nice. Nice. I do like I like it when games have a betrayal mechanic. So you have somebody built in that's going to eventually maybe become a betrayer. I especially love it when they don't know that they're a betrayer. There was one that's kind of like I think it's a zombie game, but you're like in a school or something, and you're trying to like everybody's trying to survive together, except there's one person who's the betrayer only sometimes. You never know if there's going to be one, so you can't really prepare for it, but you've got to like take out trash, and you've got to run sorties, and you've got to like go to places and learn things, and you've got to repel zombie attacks, and that sounds really cool. I haven't had a chance to play it. Maybe we'll play it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But it's pretty cool. Game of Thrones board game. Game of Thrones also takes forever, right? Isn't that the thing with that? We played a game last time that took forever. You can be your own little finger, yeah. Diplomacy. Yeah, diplomacy is when you don't want to have friends anymore. Hey, Joseph, welcome. Pickles and like coffee together? That does sound crazy. I mean, I haven't tried it, so I'm not going to knock it until I try it, but it does sound insane. Pickles and coffee. Woof. Woof. Oh, this is my jug of iced tea. Yeah. My Homer Simpson foods are donuts and pretzels. Forbidden donut. Also, of course, beer. Although I'm not drinking beer today. I don't know why. Just not. Don't know. I've been on a little bit of a weight roller coaster. Like I've been losing weight during the week, and then I go into little nuts on the weekends and have pizza for 3 days straight, and then like start back down the slope. So maybe like one less beer is not going to be bad. Still owe me a letter. You don't owe me a letter. The snail mail love goes pretty well. I've gotten 2 letters today. I haven't had a chance to open them, but I've gotten 2. I still watch The Simpsons. I haven't watched an episode of The Simpsons in quite a while, honestly. I don't know why. I just haven't. I think it's still running, right? It's crazy. Crazy that it's still running. It's amazing. I haven't kept track of South Park, although every once in a while I'll watch an episode. Futurama is one of my go-tos if I'm looking for something to watch on the Netflix and I'm not watching anything in particular. I'll go for like just any episode of Futurama. Archer, it never fails to crack me up, but no, I haven't watched Simpsons in a while. I'm never the biggest Simpsons fan. Like I like it, and there are episodes that are true gems, and there are lines in there that are amazing and situations that are great, but I don't know. I'm not like the hugest fan for some reason. I've heard that Groening has a new show coming. I don't know anything else about it, but I'll check it out. That guy's cool. That guy is cool. I don't know how you follow Futurama though. Futurama, oof. David X. Cohen was on the Nerdist podcast this last week, and it was a really interesting interview. David X. Cohen is a really interesting guy. Impressed that USPS got the letter to me in 2 or 3 days. Well, you're like an hour away, so. Oh, Rick and Morty. I have watched literally 2 episodes of Rick and Morty. They were great. It was awesome, but I'm so far behind that I don't even know. How do I feel about companies selling rebranded Chinese pins here in the U.S.? Monteverde, cough, cough. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know for sure that Monteverde is doing that. I haven't seen the pin or whatever that is supposed to be doing that's supposed to be the case with. But I don't know. I think it's bad. I don't like that. But I also don't like it when they just have like pins that are knockoffs. There's a lot of Chinese knockoffs of things coming out. Like Chinese knockoffs of TWSBI. Like, come on. I don't want to support that. Somebody on my my Kaweco special review said that I ought to try out this one that's it's a Delike pen, and it's kind of like a Kaweco Sport, but it's stretched out long enough you can have a converter. I'm like, well, maybe I'll try that because, I mean, it's different than the model. It does a different thing. It's got an extra feature, so it's pretty cool. USPS takes forever with everything, huh? You know, well, I live in the middle of nowhere, like I said, and our post office is actually great. I have no complaints whatsoever about our post office. They are awesome. The service is great. Going into the post office is not terrible. Like, everybody there is super nice. I get my packages on time. Stuff doesn't get stolen or go missing as far as I know. So I really dig it. My mail carrier is delightful. We have a good relationship here, so that's cool. I know there are areas that are not the same way, and you know, I'm sorry to hear about that, but I like USPS just fine. Rick and Morty is okay as science fiction show goes, but the audience is peak annoying. Maybe. I don't know. Missed all the fun stuff. Hey, man, we're still being fun here. FireDog21. Lacquer-coated solid brass? Can you still see the brass? Because that's weird. Yeah, that must be the one that they were talking about there, Chris. I know you like those knockoff pens, but that's just not my bag. Knockoff of a Safari. I've seen those Safari knockoffs. Whoa. I have no thoughts on the Hero 718 because I haven't even seen it. I haven't even seen it at all. Yeah, Chris Rapp is here. He hangs out on these. Oh, you're a rescue monkey. Oh, dope. I didn't know that was you. Yeah, I want to see this safety pen. I think they could be cool, but also, like, there's a Noodler's safety pen. Safety pens are a weird invention, and I don't really get them, honestly. It seems like it's the least convenient pen, because you gotta take a cap off and you have to screw a thing to make the nib come out. Like, that's what caps are for, y'all. Just use a cap. I don't get it. I don't know. You got a pin from China wrapped in foil with an address stuck on a piece of paper? That's awesome. That's awesome. Safety pins are for art? Really? Oh. Huh. The only ones I have any knowledge of is I've played with the Mont Blanc one, and I've seen some vintage ones, but I never thought of them as being for art. I don't know. 2 Chinese pins got a Wing Sung and a weird Parker 51 demo. Keeps the nib wet? Yeah, but why do you need that? Like, just make a good cap. You don't need that. I mean, my Platinums start every time. They're always wet. And they don't have to have some weird contrivance. I don't know. I just don't understand them. I'm sure there are things I don't know. I'm not knocking them just for being. I don't understand them. I don't get what the point is. Yeah, I haven't gotten very many pens from China. I do have a you can use India ink? Oh, do they not have feeds? Is that the deal? Huh. I see. So there's kind of like a dip pen, but you can carry them with you? Because that sounds cool. But how does the ink not fall out? They've got to have a feed, right? I don't know. I don't know enough about them. I need to educate myself on safety pens because I don't know enough about them, honestly. I have a Laban pen, and it had the section gets corroded. It's the Laban PF 900 or something like that. It's a really nice pen. I love the way it writes, but it's the section gets corroded. It's dumb. I don't know why it does that, but whatever. And so they sent me a new one, and they put this metal section in just a regular-ass envelope and sent it from China or something. And it got here, and there were holes in the envelope. It is an absolute miracle this thing didn't just fall out, because you have this letter with like a piece of like squared off metal in there for the ends, and it was just like ripping through the paper of the envelope. I don't know how it even got here. It was amazing. I got this thing. I'm like, what the hell? How did this even arrive? No idea. Send you the link that the Inquisitive Quill put up. Let's see. Is this for the safety pen, I guess? Shots and written impressions of the new hero 718. All right, what do we got here? Looks nice. It looks like that Mont Blanc, so they're knocking off Mont Blanc. That's cool. It says hero on it. Oh, it says he wrote there's an homage to the Mont Blanc Heritage 1912. Homage? No, it's a copy. That's a copy. It's not an homage. That's nonsense. So can you put India ink in this 912 or this this safety pen, because it's got a feed, and the problem with India ink is that it binds up the feed and like solidifies because it's so thick. I don't know. That looks just like a knockoff to me. I'm not really into it. Uh-oh. I have been missing chat while I've been looking at that thing. Lamy 2000 knockoff. Junk. Hello from my Seattle ambulance. I hope you're running an ambulance and not in one for bad reasons. Bye, Letitia. Good seeing you. Inquisitive Quill's safety pen. Not really a safety pen. I mean, that's what I've always seen as a safety pen, is this deal where you can like screw the nib in and out with the back of it. But Tuck Indie Ink, do you use any dip pens? I never use dip pens. I don't have any of that ink for them, so I don't ever use them. Oh good, Audrey's on her way home. Anzen, nice to see you. He's probably already bailed. Yeah, no, I'm not a dip pen fan because I don't know how to use them and I don't have the ink for them. You can't put any pen that doesn't bathe the nib in the feed and ink. Yeah, it's got to stay wet all the time, but huh. Interesting. The 1912 isn't a true safety. I don't know what true safety. I don't know anything about safety pens. I'm going to stop talking about them because I don't know anything. That's what I've always seen as a safety pen, so I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I do have some dip pen nibs and stuff. And maybe I'll get some ink for them one of these days, but it seems super inconvenient, and I'm not good at... I don't know. I just haven't done it. The Noodler's safety pen is safe for India ink. You know, I tried to watch that Noodler's video, but I never got to the part where he actually shows the pen. He's just ranting on about some other stuff forever. I just kind of gave up. I was like, I don't have time for this, and I never went back. I like a lot of what Nathan does, but I'm not I don't know. I don't have time. I don't have time. School stuff, man. Yeah, those knockoff 2000s, like, I don't know why they won't just make 2000s in different colors. They totally could. Totally could. Did I try Noodler's UV ink? I have not, actually. I've used Whiteness of the Whale because my mom got that accidentally. She thought it was a white ink. Whiteness of the Whale is not a white ink. It just adds that UV component thing. But I don't have a UV lamp, so UV ink would be no good for me. I would be able to tell. Just a pen for any ink you want. Well, cool. Waterman Safety baby fountain pens. I bought them. Yeah. I don't know what those would even look like. A baby safety pen? Where would you put the ink? Yeah, if I used a dip pen and did calligraphy, it would definitely improve my handwriting. That is not rude. My handwriting is not great. I fully admit that. But I don't I don't know. I don't have time, honestly, to work on that right now. During the semester is no good for me because I am swamped. I'm teaching 6 classes right now, which in college is like 150% of the normal load. So I am pretty busy. So I don't know. Look at there. Yeah, Blue Ghost I hear is cool. That's the UV one. Also, I mean, Whiteness of the Whale does the same thing as Blue Ghost. It's just a little bit white, so you can use it to sort of white down some inks a little bit, I hear. Eyedropper the ink into the nib section. Huh. That sounds stupendously efficient. Greetings from Romania. Holy crap. Welcome, Gabriel. Romania. Needle pen nibs with flex. What to do with most of my handwriting? Yeah, no, they will. If you're going to get a flex nib, you might as well get a needle point one. Yeah. Your Y? Do you hate my Y? Is that the thing? Yeah, I don't love my Y either, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, my department's not... It is a little short-staffed, but I'm actually teaching at 2 universities right now, so I was... My position was a bit strange. I'm full-time now, so it's fine. I won't be doing the 6 classes thing anymore, but this semester and the last several I have. I've been teaching 6 to 8 classes a semester for like 2 years. Yep. Let's see. What is it about my Y you like or hate there, Dr. No-Go? Is it like, that is the best Y I've ever seen? Or is it just like, holy shit, that's not even a letter? Let's see. I was wondering, anyone like to do a glow-in-the-dark ink without a UV? I don't know what that means. His S. I couldn't even tell you what his S looks like. Oh, it looks like a G, doesn't it? Yeah, he does it super low. Yep. Hey, John, you're a college prof, huh? What do you teach? That would be cool. 2 lines in the ring. In the ring order for my Y. Oh, am I doing it the wrong order? I do the long line first and then the short one. I should do the short line and then the one. I'll try it out. Old clocks had radium. Yeah, a lot of that stuff did. Like old lawn gnomes and stuff have uranium in the paint, right? Oh, hey, Franz. What's up, man? Didn't know you were here. Oh, super teacher with 6 classes. Yeah, I totally missed you saying that. Yeah, 6 classes is a lot. It's one of those things you just sort of have to get used to and not have a lot of free time. Also, I don't have to publish, so I don't have to worry about that. But it means that my classes don't get improved at the rate they should, I think, or at least the rate I'd like to do. English, Restoration, 18th Century Brit. Oh, cool. Yeah, my mom is actually an English professor. And her specialization is, I can't really remember, like early American. She did her work in grad school on Faulkner and stuff. Still loves some Faulkner. It is so dark. So dark. Radioactive ink would be neat. I mean, yeah, if you're into glowing in the dark or whatever. So you're showing your writing online? Yeah, no, I don't care. It's fine. What's my online in-person class ratio? It varies. Usually it's about 50-50, but right now it's a little bit heavier for online. Yeah, it's a little bit heavier online right now, but not much. That just means I get to stay home 3 days a week. I only teach Tuesdays and Thursdays in class, which means that my Tuesdays and Thursdays are basically like 9 to 5, more or less, so it's exhausting, but... Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I come home and grade and make video lectures and stuff for my online classes, that kind of stuff. The whale ones were radioactive? Wait, what? Old Scotch tape dispenser. That's awesome. I had no idea. Yeah, I know old watches used to have radium in them, for sure. I will say my handwriting is definitely a work in progress. I like to, oh, I swallowed too much of that iced tea at the same time. It hurts. I like to steal letters sometimes. I'll find a letter that I really like. In fact, I really like my buddy's G. You He writes a very cool G. It's like he's got a loop at the top and a loop at the bottom with the connection, which is like a font or a typeface, but it looks very cool. I'll steal letters sometimes and practice them and kind of try to work them into my writing. But yeah, my Y's are terrible. I don't like my S's. I think, what else? There's some other letters every once in a while I look at and be like, ugh, it's a terrible letter. I hate it. But calculus, chem, a 3-credit cello class. Only 3-credit cello class. Usually those are longer. And working 40 hours a week. Yep. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I did the same kind of things when I was in college. I wasn't a firefighter, of course, but I did work at least one job. I'd take a bunch of classes. I was in the marching band. Yeah, I teach some philosophy classes online and in class. I'm doing all business ethics this semester, just 6 courses of business ethics, and it's all more or less the same class. But if you've taught classes online and in person and at different universities, it's basically 4 preps of the same class, which is kind of weird. 5-credit Chinese class, that sounds dope. The cursive R is terrible and I hate it, and it's one of the reasons that I don't write in full cursive is because I hate the R. Also S's. I don't like cursive S's. I think they look dumb, and they feel dumb. I don't like it. That's my soapbox on those. Cursive R, yeah, nobody likes cursive R. It's stupid. Uppercase E, yeah, uppercase E looks stupid. Uppercase M looks kind of stupid, I think, and I have a lot of M's in my name, so I don't like that. What instrument did I play? Oh, yeah, that's right. I said I was in band. I played a lot of woodwinds. If it's a woodwind and it's not a flute, I've probably played it. Like from high school up until after college, I was involved in band stuff, but mostly sax, clarinet, bass clarinet, contrabass clarinet. I didn't like clarinet. Insulted half your name. Look, man, R's are cool, but I don't like the cursive one. You know, cursive Z is annoying. Yeah, cursive Z is stupid, but whatever. But yeah, no, I played a lot of sax, mostly tenor sax, a little bit of Barry, that kind of stuff. But I played a lot of woodwinds, most of those. You don't mix uppercase and lowercase. Yeah, I don't do that. Figboot does that? I never even noticed. Although honestly, I don't watch a lot of writing samples because it doesn't do much for me. I don't really like it that much. Hope to study Chinese philosophy along with ethics. That sounds cool. Yeah, if you can find a place that has Chinese philosophy, that's awesome. It's not super common to see. Played sax for 15 years. Good man. Good man. A drummer, huh? I mean, that's cool. A bagpipe? That's crazy. Wait, what's the best? Take it back. Cursive Z is the best? Ugh, no. False. Let's see. Sand with thorium in it? That's crazy. Oh man, yeah, watch out for the thorium, man. That's not good for you. Let's see, where else have I missed on the chat here? S's, I mean, it's fine. I don't like it, but whatever. Cursive uppercase J. Cursive uppercase J is pretty cool. I never use it, ever, because you can't mix the cursive uppercase J with non-cursive. It looks goofy. Whoa. Not a ska person? Yeah, actually, I played a little bit in a ska band when I was in college. It was called Idiot Box. I played a few sets with them in clubs in Dallas. That was pretty cool. $15,000 Selmer. Huh! Yeah, no, that's a beautiful sax. Selmer makes beautiful ones. I never bought a sax. I always just used whatever the school had. In our case, I think they were Selmers, but they were silver. They were all matched. Mouthpiece was always the best part of it, though. I always kept my own mouthpiece. Let's see. Cursive lowercase x? Seems fine. Just kind of like a swirly thing with an X. I mean, it breaks up the cursive flow, but you come back to it later. It's getting late there. No. Oh, getting here late. Sorry, the thing scrolled while I was looking. Welcome, Federico. Both wrong. Well, yeah, studying I don't know anything about Chinese philosophy. Honestly, it's not anything I've ever had a chance to learn either. It's fairly rare. Online, I couldn't tell you of a place to learn it, and I couldn't give you a good source either. It's just not a thing I know about. Can't spell ska without a K. Never write the cursive uppercase Q? Doesn't it look like just like a regular cube with an extra swirly thing? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've even used it, honestly. Sorry. You know what's weird is no animals have come in here. Scraggles is absent. The cats are missing. There's even a sunbeam down here. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I'm buying a cello on accident. I have always wanted to play cello. I think it would be really cool. Never got a chance to learn cello. Yeah, I forgot we were paying for it. Oh, so you're paying it in installments? That's kind of awesome. Backwards 2Q. Oh, right. That's right. Well, I mean, I wasn't like a permanent part of the band. Just my buddy John Calixto had to step out. He had to miss a few for some reason, and the people in the band were mostly in our marching band because our marching band was a big jazz band at SMU. It's like a 70-piece jazz band basically. A mandrill came in and left. Dang, that's intense. They usually make an impression. I don't know what you're writing in Chinese there. Maybe Chinese. I don't know, some kind of pictograph. Yeah, I don't like improv either. That's not my jam. I'm not good at it. Board of sax. Yeah, I get it. Get it. I've got a bass over here in the corner. It's behind this door with that bunch of stuff. It was my buddy Chris's. He's like, I got a new bass. You want a bass? And I never bought an amp, so I've never learned to play it. No, actually, Fede, we have not talked about Star Trek Discovery. I did watch the premiere of Star Trek Discovery. I dig it. I think it was a fine premiere. Good pilot. I'm not probably going to buy the CBS All Access to watch the rest, though. I'm not going to buy another online streaming service for like $6 or $7 a month that shows me commercials and only has one channel. I mean, Netflix has a zillion shows and it's like $7 or $8 a month. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Flute for 25 years. Cool. I actually dated a flautist in college and high school for a long time. And she got some dental work done. And like they messed up something in her jaw and she lost feeling in half her tongue. And she couldn't play flute anymore. Ruined it, apparently. That's my flute story. Didn't like it, huh? I mean, cool. You're free not to like it. I thought it was cool. It'll be on Hulu someday. Yeah, I also don't pay for Hulu. I liked Hulu back when it was free and I was willing to watch commercials, but now I don't use it. I don't know. Because a lot of it's on TV and I've got TV. I'm not a cable cutter yet. Maybe one day I'll cut the cable, but right now I've got a good deal on cable, so I don't do it. Pretentious and went over the top with the stupid science lingo. I didn't notice. That didn't make that impression on me. I get it. Super pretentious, huh? You know what I didn't like? Here's the thing that annoyed me the most was all the untranslated Klingon and the fact that it was so slow and the font was huge. For whatever reason, that really bugged me. But I liked the captain. I liked the first officer. I guess is going to be like one of the main characters. I think the science officer was cool. I think it was kind of neat. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, it's just a pilot anyway, so pilots are rarely representative of what the whole thing is. Oof. Yeah, no, that sucks. That sucks with the tongue thing. Blew your audio card? That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, no, I hate that too. You know, Sandra, we should maybe one of us buys the CBS All Access or uses their free week or something here in a week or so, and we like just watch it together and split the cost or something. I don't know. I like the captain. I think I like the captain. She seemed fine. I haven't watched Orville yet. I just didn't catch it. But yeah, pilots, you can't put too much on a pilot. I never stop watching a show because of the pilot unless it's just really terrible. It's got to show no promise whatsoever for me to ditch a show in the pilot, or I just don't like the premise or something like that. But I don't know. Orville's cool. I think a lot of people were panning it in the beginning because they thought that it's supposed to be a comedy, and it's not exactly a comedy. But whatever. I don't know. I split an HBO sub between friends. Cool. I came with my cable package, and my cable package came with my internet package, and my phone came with that, but I've never plugged in a phone, so I don't know. So, Chris and I are bizarrely on the same page. I don't know. I don't know what's not to like about the captains. You seem fine. Sharing Hulu and Netflix with parents. Yeah, I tried to give my my in-laws access to my Netflix account, but one, they just won't use it, even though Netflix clearly doesn't care. And two, Tennessee technically passed a law that says it's illegal to share passwords for online services and stuff. So it's actually I forget what the level of the offense is, but it's actually like, it's a serious offense. Apparently it's a violation of state law to share passwords with people in Tennessee. It's absurd. But, whatever. I think big internet has really been getting on them for that stuff. I can't imagine why else they would do it. But yeah, I'll check out Orville. I just haven't had a chance. Pilot for House was weirdly soft focus? Weird. I didn't know that. I won't avoid a pilot, but I also don't judge too harshly on pilots. And even really, like, first seasons. Sometimes it takes a season or two for a show that's got promise to really get going. For instance, I don't know. Anybody out there watch the Midnight Texas show? I think it's got promise. The first season was kind of weak. It did a couple of cool things, but it's not top tier yet. But I think give it a couple of seasons and it could do something cool. So I don't know. I know there's other times shows just kind of go off the rails. Out of focus, huh? That's weird. Transparent season 3. I think Audrey and I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of Transparent, but it just seemed so sad, and like neither of us are really into sad TV, and I don't know, like it just, the first couple episodes really depressed us. I'm like, all right, I see what's going on here. Cool show and all, but it's not my style. I don't know. I don't know. I really like, the cast was great and all that sort of thing, and the acting seemed great, but it also seemed like the tone was very sad. There are a lot of shows like that, like Parenthood and like This Is Us and these things. My in-laws love those shows, and every time Audrey and I see a commercial for it, we're like, oh my god, that looks sad. It's just tearjerker TV, and it's not my jam. Not my jam. Uh-oh, Virtual Pin Show just showed a post. Let's see what the Virtual Pin Show wants me to buy now. On Instagram. I'm live Instagramming. Very messed up family, like a serious version. Yeah, serious Arrested Development, I don't think I really want. I like Arrested Development as it is, where it's not really serious. Gotham is on a break. Gotham, I like fell off of because... Oh, I've already seen this, Ben. I fell off of Gotham because I got a new DVR and it erased the whole previous season that I had on there that I was saving up, and so I fell off. Now it's got a new season on Netflix. I think I'll have to jump back on and see if I like it. But I don't care about Batman, so I'm cool with Batman not being in Gotham. I kind of like Gotham as it is. It's kind of crazy, and I sort of like it. Yeah, I know Transparent's amazing. It's just not for me. Top Gear, like, Audrey and I watched a ton of Top Gear, but I was recently listening to a podcast and they were talking about how Top Gear treated Tesla and how a lot of stuff on Top Gear is just sort of scripted, and that for some reason has really lost me. I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to go back and watch stuff because I don't know. Like when they were first doing the Tesla car, this is the story that I heard. It may be apocryphal, but this is what I hear. I think it was the S-Type or something like that. They had it they had it breaking down, like allegedly caught on fire and all this sort of thing. And apparently, Elon Musk watched this and was like, what the hell is this? How dare you? My car didn't do that. And since it's the Tesla, it's got records of all of the things that the car has ever done, and it didn't have any of these issues. And apparently he sued Top Gear and lost because Top Gear argued that they were not a documentary show and they were not journalists, that they were just telling a story and they were entertaining. And I was like, whoa. That's crazy. Mythbusters? I like Mythbusters. I was a fan. Yeah, no, Breaking Bad is another one that we fell off of. It was just too dark. Too dark. Saw the finale episode. I haven't seen the finale, actually. It's on my DVR still. I've been too busy. Check out Black Mirror. Oh, I am aware of some Black Mirror. I'm a philosophy professor. I know me some Black Mirror. Let's see. Blackadder. It's not my jam. I'm not a big like Mr. Bean Blackadder fan. I like a lot of British TV, but that's not my jam. It reminds me a lot of, for some reason, it reminds me of like a less crazy Pee-wee's Playhouse. I didn't like that either. Model S, yeah. Yeah. The Tick on Amazon. I watched the first episode of The Tick on Amazon, and it was pretty great. What's the name of the guy who plays the Tick on there? Because he's pretty amazing. I sort of like the original Tick series with the guy who played Putty. Crap. Yeah, y'all know who it is. I really like the Tick. Is such a weirdo show. Chance. Oh, Hugh Laurie's show. Chance is amazing. Somebody's ringing my doorbell, but I think it's just a door-to-door salesman. I ain't going. Tim Warburton. Is that right? Sure. Well, there's Scraggles. Uh-oh, she sees a person at the front door, and she's like, oh, no. Whatever, though. If it's a neighbor, they'll leave a note. If it's not a neighbor, then they're trying to sell me something, and I'm not interested. Chance. Yeah, I'll check out Chance. I don't know. Is that a current show, or is it older? Yeah, you should try the Tick in live action, especially the new one, because it feels like it's animated, but it's new. Which I think is cool. Chance. I don't know. Original Tick plays Joe Swanson in Family Guy. Yes. Patrick Warburton. That's what it is. Patrick... Scraggles. Yep, door-to-door salesperson. Glad I dodged that bullet. Yeah, Patrick Warburton is that guy. Spoon indeed. It's pretty good. Yeah, you should definitely try the live-action one. It's pretty cool. Because he's just an invincible, unstoppable powerhouse, but also kind of a ditz. It's pretty cool. Ash vs. Evil Dead. I believe that was cool. It also was not... I don't do zombies and stuff, so I haven't watched it. Not really a horror fan, but... Yeah, I think that's... I've heard it's great. Yeah, the new Tick, though, is pretty cool. The live action one with Patrick Warburton was goofy as all hell, but it was interesting at least. Peter Serafinowicz. Man, has it been... It's been in like almost 2 hours already. Good times. Go save some lives there, Colin. Thanks for stopping in. Peace out. Good luck out there. I know it's rough in paramedic land. My dad was a paramedic. All right, folks. It is probably time to say goodbye. John C. McKinley of Some New Horror Show. McGinley? I don't know. Nope. Don't know it. 2 hours? Well, it's been an hour and 40 minutes or something. You can quit anytime you want. Yeah. No, I can quit anytime I want, man. But yeah, I probably ought to get a few things done before Audrey gets home. She's almost home. But hey, thanks for hanging out. It was awesome pin chat, as always. Pin chat? We talked about pins like 3 times. But hey, thanks for coming and watching the stream. I think it's very cool to do these. I mean, it's very cool that y'all show up. I don't care whether I do it or not, but it's very cool that everybody shows up to hang out and have a chat. I think it's awesome. So I will see y'all later. I have some awesome videos coming up this week, I hope, at least things that are planned. I've got to do this Aurora 88-minute rally. That's probably going to be a quick one because I got to send it to Audrey, or send it with Audrey back to Kenro. I've got a few other things here in the books. I've got a secret ink that is sitting on my table. Here it is. It's just off camera, but that's coming soon. That's going to be cool. So anyway, there you go. Preacher. Dude, I have not been able to get Preacher because I missed it, and I can't get it on demand, and I don't want to pay like $30 to buy it. So annoying. Enjoy those pork chops, Sandra Ross. Enjoy your burrito, as the Nerdist likes to sign off with, and I will see y'all later. Chat on Slack about it. Yeah, cool. I will see y'all later. Peace out, y'all.